What about you though, bro? How you been? Oh, that shit came fast, huh?
This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. With that, we're off to the Rocky Mountains. Standing by in Denver, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football.
Yo, you can hear me? Damn, this is loud. I know you can't hear me. You should be able to hear me now. All right, man, let's get it.
Before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Microphone check 1 2. What is this? My name is
who sets the pace and makes the other team chase.
James Vergato. Hi, my name is James Vergato. Hi, my name is. All right, Cam, let's get it, baby. Oh, yo, these uniforms is dope. Oh, man, we ain't going nowhere. Why we can't ever run the ball?
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line.
Can't never run the ball, man.
Continues to play him here in the first.
So, Bat Al, what you got up for the day, man? Well, I forgot. It's probably nighttime where you at. I know yesterday it was like 7 something at night.
Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through.
Oh, man, they fucking us up early.
He goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Looks like how it was in real life, man.
From the gun, here's Newton.
How you drop that, Benjamin?
To it through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense.
Bro, I hate when they drop them open passes, man. Let's go, Luke. Oh, that's a run, that's a run. That's a run.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive.
They don't even have the right dude in. They don't even have the right dude in the game. It's already not starting off right.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Nah, I know this a run.
Let's go.
It's a run.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Zach Kerr with a great push.
Man, this ain't even the right. We gotta do this right, homie. Yeah, we gotta do this right, bro. Had the best players on the field. LG. Left in. Right. Oh yeah, y'all defense on point. Slot receiver. Put him in slot. They got Chubbs. Oh, who's this sub? Damn, they need to get this shit right. I shouldn't have to do all of this, man. So put the key there. Alright. Power to the people, we back to do maintenance.
He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Play fake. Bridgewater. And this one is incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
No, don't come back. What are you doing?
3rd and long for Bridgewater. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete.
Wow.
Taken down inside Carolina's 15. A big play there for the Broncos.
I don't understand why the safety came down, man.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Come on,
Another
fellas.
scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That's complete right around
Good
the
shit.
8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion. But he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down.
Ha!
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl.
Oh, that's a pick 6.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's
Damn.
ripped down by the
Ran out of
face
juice
mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore.
I can't believe he threw that pick, man. Horrible.
That's going to be 15 yards.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And room there to work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Field goal range, fellas. Be smart.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Forced out to his left.
Oh my God, bro. We are fucking up.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Oh my goodness, bro.
The 26-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also
This is a good defense, I will admit. Let's go, D. Let's get some pressure off the line of scrimmage.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Firing quickly here, and that's
wow,
complete.
he got extra yards off there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll run it here. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Come on, man, get some pressure.
And they go on the ground.
Yeah, there we go.
That one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Throwing, Bridgewater.
What are y'all doing, bro? The secondary.
Get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes.
That's Demarius Thomas,
but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe. And this is caught inside.
Well, you are getting cooked. Every game you get cooked, man.
Before crossing over out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
Throwing is Bridgewater.
Damn!
Bronco touchdown. Cortland Sutton from 4 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Is there really a touchdown?
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this.
They always give it to him, even though they know it's not a touchdown. The fuck, man?
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
At least he's, man, no. Get out. All right, Cam, we got to find a star on this
here. They get
motherfucker.
ready to head back on the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on.
What?
But this time on
God damn, bro, y'all can't hold on to the ball.
They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99%
some
of the
yards,
time,
man.
make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Bro, what the fuck, man?
Looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And now it's 3rd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
On 3rd down, Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go.
Oh, you can't do a goddamn thing, man.
Jurrell Casey.
This is ridiculous, man. Niggas dropping the fucking ball, man.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second down. They'll run with Gordon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. On third down, Bridgewater.
Yes.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Hurry now. We needed that.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Left side.
Now it's Ginn. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's Newton. Flush to his right. Got his man, Robbie Anderson.
Finally.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Man. Damn motherfucking Newton, bro. Fuck wrong with y'all. Watch the outside linebacker.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Incomplete here.
That one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Eluding the pressure right.
Come on, Anderson!
Incomplete there. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
And he finds a man.
Yes.
It's Olsen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up
what you got, Ted Ginn?
From the red zone now, Newton. Well, this is caught by Ginn.
Yes, touchdown!
Into the end zone, touchdown, Carolina. Ted Ginn, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation in a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, man. We needed that shit. That was whooping our ass in our offense. Let me make some adjustments. I need Julius Peppers at the DN. I'm gonna get him out of that. I keep forgetting to make that adjustment. Alright, no. We're gonna put Brown. Alright, we're gonna put Brown out there. At nose tackle, get my boy Peppers at his natural position at DN. Point of attack, edge rush.
They go play action. Bridgewater.
How did you miss that, bro? Oh.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Now Gordon.
Wow.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he stopped immediately.
Gordon be running that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
No gain on the play, and it's second down.
Man, my safety is doing this.
So nothing there that
shit,
time,
man.
and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Bridgewater now on second down. Right side,
man, you are getting smoked, Jackson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
First quarter down.
So 1 quarter in the books in this Super Bowl 50 rematch. 10-7 our score. Charles and I back to Denver after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers.
Back alongside Charles Davis.
You can see that everything I do is buku, and I'm a do so do
and they're
you.
on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in
Limit to a field goal,
behind the
fellas.
line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something
Man, ain't no way Teddy finna drop 2 hundos
gain a few extra. One
on
thing
me
you're
in the
hoping for
fucking
when you run
first
drag
half.
routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's a tight end.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down, threw a fastball when that was...
Can I challenge that?
necessary. Incomplete pass. One of these quarterbacks going to learn. You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
Oh, damn. I wasted the time now. It's all good.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Move.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Shit, Anderson.
Battle for it here, and this will be caught. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Escaping the pressure right.
Sir.
It's caught right side by Anderson.
Now we playing.
Not before getting it inside the 35. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Damn, I should have.
He's going to
Yeah.
be met at the line
I got
of
you.
scrimmage
I
and
know what to
taken
do.
down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I got you.
Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's Newton. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Touchdown! What the fuck?
33 yards. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside of the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
Yeah, he had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it about where he was looking, right? He said he moved to the right, had his vision there, and put a nice pass into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yo, that's crazy. All right, Cam. I like what we doing.
Play action now. Bridgewater.
What you gonna do? Oh, he got me.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
Damn, Teddy.
Give him 30 yards there. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work.
Oh, Teddy was eating our ass up. We ain't getting no pressure off the line of scrimmage.
17 yards for the Broncos there as they got themselves a first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15.
I guess anytime I score, they gonna score. But that's what's happening.
There as that extends this drive.
I don't score, they don't
Think
score.
of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows. Is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
Bridgewater to throw it.
2 of them things.
One that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly.
2 of them things.
Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score
Teddy
in their
keep
head
doing it in the
before
end
the
zone.
ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Passing, come on.
To throw on 3rd down. Newton. And an alley to run.
Woo!
The contact as he slides to a
come on, man, we got to score on this drive, get some separation.
And get past the marker to pick up the first.
It's going to be a good game for Cam. I don't know already throwing 2 touchdowns.
We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
On 1st and 10, Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Man, 74, you ain't doing it.
Brought down there. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Oh, misses block.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. A shotgun snap for Newton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
3rd and long, it's Newton. And an alley to run. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
We're going
a
for it.
scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. They are going to go for it. It's Newton.
Damn!
Down by the Broncos. It's a sack. DeMarcus Walker. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout.
We'll
step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Package.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Buying time to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Newton. Being chased out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Good defense,
no doubt, that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Newton. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue.
Damn, bruh.
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now
just like last time.
Down situation.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own.
Let's face it,
he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. Here we go on 4th. Newton.
Got
his target. It's Anderson. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Well, he had 2 sacks earlier. Now he has 4 total tackles for a loss after that play.
Well, they obviously have to do a better job trying to block him. But short of that, you know what the quarterback has to do? Make sure he doesn't hand it to him when he's back there thinking he's one of his own guys. His quickness, his suddenness, his speed getting into the offense's backfield has been something else in this game.
Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
The Panthers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Come on, McCaffrey. Get some blocks from the tight end. Triangle. Okay.
Out of the gun, Newton.
Damn it!
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. This guy's been...
Just take the points, bro.
So the Broncos coming out now, and with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder,
that was yeah, that was
a little bit over on the sideline.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. It was like a nice second down for them.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
How they call a timeout and still doing no huddle?
Under a minute to go in this first half. First down, Bridgewater. Wide open receiver complete.
Try to hold him full field.
The Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it second down.
He was tackled by Luke, bro.
Second down, Bridgewater.
That's my bad. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, that should have been a pick, though.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that,
glad I had you at the slot, Gil, man.
Congestion in the middle of the field makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Bridgewater.
And
down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Julius Peppers in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out.
missed it.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
tell
Yes!
you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it.
God, that was
so
huge.
We come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half.
Oh, man. Guess my boy Bat Al left. Oh.
right back out there as well.
They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Stop made there by Julius Peppers.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here's Ginn. Oh, he shifts past him. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To throw on second down is Newton. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense on third down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Only a pickup of 2, but that's all they needed for the first.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. On first down, it's Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there for the Panthers. And even 40 yards.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty. Because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's Newton now on second down. Steps away to his left. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the college does football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Throwing on third down, Newton. He may try and run for this. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
What a heavy Panthers shit.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Dancing to his left. This is caught.
Wow!
Across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson from 4 yards out. And the Panthers...
Yo, that's crazy.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise. Methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. They go play action here on first down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Now a play fake here on first down. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown of the afternoon. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Getting set to go again here. Cam Newton marches back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey.
There we go.
And wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the 1st.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. After the run, Newton going to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50 right at midfield.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
receiver still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
Escaping the pressure right. That's caught right side by Anderson. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Newton. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So make him 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department.
No blitzing, bro.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see two tight ends on the field, your first thought is that they can run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully. Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And no running here.
Oh, stay up.
Just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to stop.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the
pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Julius Peppers in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
You can't make this shit up, man.
And he's going to get this all the way down.
They're going to score
inside the
regardless,
35.
man.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Play action now. Bridgewater. He sets to fire deep. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, you got you one back from getting goddamn burnt the whole game.
Get the football back.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of football as well as we begin quarter number 4. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
All right, Calvin. You got.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. On the move to his left.
My God.
Over the middle.
That's what I'm talking about.
Field across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
On first down, Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
This man go right where the tackle is.
Just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Newton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Really good.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Two first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. The first down carry for Davis. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back 11-yard gains.
Ladies, the new 20 nigga, I'm on fire.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Newton. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
That'll do it.
Wilson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Bro, this has been the perfect game for Cam. Oh, hell no. I see why I have to play defense.
Bridgewater on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Damn it!
That's Sutton. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at
Sutton
the 20-yard line.
Yeah, he the truth.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
5 tackles.
The trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is,
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Burris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Now a run with McCaffrey.
Wow.
A big play there from McCaffrey.
1 yard from the hundo.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
20.
Now Newton on first down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Newton again. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Damn!
His throw here's incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Come on, Anderson, get your 100.
From the gun, here's Newton.
There you go.
Found his target, it's Anderson. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Newton now to throw. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Time for a break. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And that will make the lead now 26. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again,
and Denver getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Broncos on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A terrific return there.
All right, Cam, you did your shit, man. Let's put Sam Darnold in.
27 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Damn, that was good.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They have the big cushion. Here in the final stages of this one, I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. Darnold now to throw, and he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Third and long, it's Darnold. And he's unable
But he dropped it.
So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, gotta catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Whatever.
And they had him bottled up, but here's a late flag, and a face mask is going to get a much better starting position.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he'll go out near
Ain't no
field
way, bro.
at the 49. That one going for a gain
Bro,
of
there's no
11,
way.
Bronco first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way.
Spit that.
I mean, the whole
Wonderama
team has
shit.
picked
Me
it
and
up.
my
And don't forget,
conglomerate.
that means the
Silver man
offensive line has had to
anonymous.
pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Bridgewater again. Got his hand complete over the middle. That's Sutton. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
6 of them things.
And Darnold wants to throw the football. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.